One question. Every time you go to Subway, what do you order?
A 6-inch Italian. Hola.
Yo.
What's happening?
Where going, bro?
Not much. I'm just pulled over doing some work.
The guy said you can get a viewing tomorrow if you're free tomorrow, 9:30 to 2 p.m. anytime.
Give me a second. Let me pull up my calendar. Let's do 11:30, please.
11:30. Alright, I'll get that booked in.
All right, call me back once it's booked, please.
Hold. Alright, love.
Thank you. Bye. Great people around me. I have great people around me. Property in Birmingham, £385,000 purchase price, open to a slight negotiation, or you can rent it on a lease option agreement for £1,750 for X amount of time before you can purchase it. That all needs to be ironed out tomorrow. 5-bedroom HMO, fully licensed in Birmingham. Direct vendor. What more can I say other than suck?
We are sucking nothing.
I don't suck. But the suck part come out first.
One question. Every time you go to Subway, what do you order?
A 6-inch Italian. Your mind is in the gutter. You're in the gutter. Nah, not even. Your mind is so deprived. Don't know what you're watching on social media when I'm not around.
Steve's been on the phone for quite some time now, meeting after meeting all morning. I'll try and keep you guys updated.
Recap on the day.
Yes.
Why?
We spent hours. I spent hours waiting. We need an explanation.
Okay, and what is the explanation? What would you like to know?
What exactly were you doing? Because it was like 10,000 meetings.
Yeah. The first meeting was with a lady who seems like she gets me. She is a PR and marketing company based in Birmingham. She was really, really, really nice. And we had an 1.5-hour meeting about the future of me, my companies, the business, and where I want to go. So that was done. And then I had a meeting with a sales team who was also a really lovely guy, exceptional. And that was about an hour. So yeah, you was witnessing greatness.
And I saw your family came.
Yeah.
Look at you blushing.
It's my family, isn't it?
You're a grown-ass man blushing.
Got anything? Wow. What is it about this weather, guys? It's vile.
I love it.
Do you really? I hate it.
Well, you've got about 10 minutes, Steve.
We'll just grab a coffee then. John. Hello. Hi. Hi. Takeaway, please. I think 3 of them equals 1 teaspoon.
What teaspoons do you use? Special.
So I've taken 4 more. Not for me.
For who?
Nick, the driver.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. You can go, sir.
He's a great driver, you know. 10 minutes early to the viewing here in Birmingham. And there's not too much sugar in this. There's actually not enough sugar in this. It needed 9 of them sachets to be normal. Okay. I've been doing a bit of research on this property here. 5-bedroom, fully licensed HMO in the city centre. We are 15 seconds from Broad Street. Now, depending on the quality of it when I go in, it could be used for service accommodation. But if we're going to be looking at something that I know about, it's supported living. I can see from some of the properties that that's going to be the best strategy. Now, if you're in supported living, or you're trying to get in supported living, you're going to have to use something called a housing association, registered social landlord, an intermediary company, and you are going to be looking at around £550 to £600 a room. So this is potentially a £3,000 a month property for a purchase price of £385,000. Now, to some investors, this is great. For me, in my brain, it doesn't really work like that. Now, some of you out there can probably get more money for supported living, as we all know how it works. If you know, if you're in the know. If you don't know, I'm giving you the basics of how it works for you when you're not in the know. Or if you're in the know, you're in the know, but you're not in the know, so I'm in the know and you're not in the know, but he's in the know, and then we all are not in the know.
So basically, we're not in the know.
I'm in the know.
Okay. Now I know.
So if you're not in the know, I'm giving you the basic information. 550, 600 is where you're going to be sitting. So is this a good investment? Well, the capital appreciation of property will do its thing because the location, we're in the city centre. The clientele that are going to be there, you're going to see in a second, because we're going to see if we can get some behind the scenes footage. We've got to ask the owner if we can film it, obviously, because we can't just be posting stuff out on the internet. But due diligence, it's a very good property for more experienced investors. For a first timer, it's probably not for you. And I have nothing else to say right now.
Right. See you inside.
See you on the other side.
Hello, how are we doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you? I'm Stephen.
Stephen, nice to meet you.
you. Sorry, come through that.
Come on through, yeah.
Thank you. So 5 bedrooms.
It is 5 bedrooms, but it's classed as 4 at the moment for the purposes of the HMO. And the HMO I've had for about 15 years.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Leak.
Probably has been a leak.
You've just been hands off with this. I get it.
Not had anything to do with it for 15 years, effectively.
Okay.
So,
Do you know who the tenants were? What tenants was in here? Or what they placed in here?
I could not tell you.
Okay.
Could not tell you.
What was the paying rent?
That's the single bedroom, but when I originally bought it, I'd known she let it out as a single bedroom.
Yeah.
But now I believe it's 651 and not 632.
6.51.
There you go. So I was going to.
And what is it? 6.3.
This is 6.31. I was going to look to take this out, put a steel across there. This was years ago, but I never got around to it. Yeah, a couple of beers later, it might be a different story.
Of course.
You're going to go up as well?
Yeah.
So the floor space that we're allowed to use
Yeah.
is up to, I want to say 1.5.
Gotcha.
So if this drops here, just say there,
Yes.
when it comes down here, that's void.
Gotcha.
So the floor space only counts as
Yes.
this, but this looks more than adequate for 6.5.
Yeah.
It looks more than adequate. Again, don't have a laser measure with me, so I don't know.
Sure.
So potentially, you actually have a really good. It's good. I was going to pass this on to somebody.
Sure.
One of my best mates, who we've done our research on it last night. Because when I looked at the front of it, it didn't look like that there. So that's what threw me a little bit.
Yeah.
But we did our research on it last night. We broke it down.
I'm not going to press you. You know.
Yeah, I'll be in touch with you. Like I know you want. But yeah, give me to the end of the day, and I'll think about it. I'll speak to who I need to speak to. But yeah, I think it's a good project. Just needs upgrading.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Raj.
Raj.
Stephen, nice to
Thank you
meet
so
you.
much. It's a pleasure, Andy. This is great.
Hey, nice to meet you. Watch your step on the way down.
Should we go and get a drink?
Yeah, I can do.
Come on then, let's go and get a drink. I need some food. Where can I go and get food?
I don't know these ends.
What do you want to eat? I'm going to treat you.
No.
I'm easy. You already know.
We'll treat you guys.
Take the car. Nando's, Broad Street,
Nando's.
behind us. Do you eat Nando's?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take Nando's.
Okay.
We'll
You
take
smiled,
you
which is
guys
good. Nando's is there. So get in your car, put Nando's Broad Street. It's behind that building on the left-hand side, but drive there.
Okay.
See you in a
we'll meet
second.
there.
All right, see you in a second. Broad Street, Birmingham. We are 15 seconds away from it. It's literally, is it horizontal to us or vertical?
I have no idea what you're trying to describe.
The street, vertical or horizontal or opposite? Why do you confuse me?
I've said nothing.
You baffle me. You baffle me.
All right.
What did you think of the property?
It looks like it'll work.
Okay. It'll work for what?
Capital appreciation.
You have no idea, do you? Why did you just not say? I have no idea, Steve, what's going on. Not a clue.
Bullshit your way to the top.
You can't do them things. This is the third time you've said that. Right, I'm teaching you. Okay, I'm going to teach you. 5 bedrooms. One of the bedrooms was actually 6.3 square meters and not 6.51. So legally it doesn't comply with HMO regulation. So it's actually a 4-bedroom, not a 5-bedroom. It needs a little bit of remodeling, let's just say. It needs a wall knocking down, moving, it needs a door on the angle to create that extra little bit of space to get the 5th bedroom up to compliance. So there's probably about a grand's worth of work there to be done. He wants £380,000. Capital appreciation does its thing. He paid £160,000 for it 17 years ago, so it shows it actually works. He was a really lovely guy, really nice, really positive. And the 2 members of Hamilton University, Sam and his partner, wow, they're really doing something. They're out there actually trying their hardest to be what they say they're going to be. And you know what I've done? I've decided to take an hour out of my day to sit with them and just have a conversation with them. And also, like, it's just being a nice person, but I'm also getting Nando's.
Of course.
Of course. So it's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Be a nice person and get fed one of my favourite meals.
Can we talk about how you claimed your sugar addiction was gone and then you just unloaded like 60 packets of sugar into one
You
cup?
saw how many sugars I put in? I put 4. We watched it happen live and direct from you.
And an extra 4.
They
the
went to-
driver used 1.
Yeah, I didn't use. They're still in the van then. I didn't use them.
Sure.
Check. Let's go and find out. Let's go and find out if I put these 3 extra sugars in. I didn't because I know I didn't because I'm shaking because I've not had enough sugar.
Because you had too much sugar.
Whatever.
All right.
Look at this, guys. Fresh. Literally 10 minutes ago. Windows have been put in. If you come through here, back door's on. New back door. All here.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, you didn't, did you? Come through. Kitchen is all here. Supplied by the best company in the country, without a shadow of a doubt. Now, everything's been ticked off. All the drawings are in here. Invoices are in there. List of items are in here. Every item has been ticked off. This worktop is pretty cool. I'll get that out for you and show you. I don't think I'll get it out today because we ain't got a lot of room in here. This kitchen's being fitted in the next few days. Took a bit of time off. Mentally, not in the greatest place, I'll be honest with you guys. You know, one of the things is transparency and authenticity, and everybody comes to YouTube for entertainment, for happy smiles and giggles. You know, I've got to be a little bit more like real. I've been struggling massively. Am I over it? I don't know. I hope so. I feel a little bit better, but everything in my world was literally on hold. Every single thing, and it's caused shit that you guys can't even imagine. But you know, the crazy thing in the world is I'm still here, still standing, still moving forwards every single day. Days that I don't feel like doing anything, I still do it. Yeah. Flooring's gone down in the hallway. Skirting board has gone on. And if you come in here, this window has not been replaced. The reason this window has not been replaced is because of building regulations and getting sign off. So right now we have this still at 910. We can have it at 800, but the window is 1140. So we need to get the window with the fire escape opening to this height, which is 1040 by 1055. 2 of them in order for building consent to sign off. It's caused a pain. The one supplier is telling us 3 weeks to have the 2 windows made and delivered. Now, we haven't got 3 weeks, we've got 8 days. So I've called in a favour from one of my friends and I said, I need these windows for Saturday, which is in 48 hours. Can he do it? Don't know. He said he's going to find out. It's a favour that I've called in that's going to cost me because I need it done. Like, it has to be done. There's no ifs or buts or question marks. There is no way around it. If he gets it done, I'm in his debt and I owe him a favour then, even though I've called in a favour for the 100 favours I've done, but this is a big favour. So yeah, so that's been done. If we don't want it, again guys, it's a little bit more descriptive. If we'd have stuck with the same window that's in there now, it would have been about here. Now what we would have had to do was put some bars across. This is what the council have told us. They won't tell us how much gap they need in between the bars or anything. They've not given us any information. They don't know themselves. And we would have had to get a fire officer to actually do the drawings that we submit to the council to say these are the bars that are going in the window in order for it to pass. Oh my God, the hassle, the energy you've got to put into it. And the bars are there because of people falling. Does that make sense? It's a health and safety thing, and yeah, it's just caused a bit of a pain. A little bit of a pain, but you know something, we keep moving forwards, keep smiling, and solve problems. It's been a pleasure. What's your name?
Jag meat.
Jag.
You can like jag, yeah.
Jag, perfect. Thank you. I really appreciate you letting us in. We just went inside a studio in Birmingham that has multiple podcast rooms and a huge event space. My creative brain kicked in. I was seeing things that I could post on YouTube, videos I could make for my community and my app. Yeah, my brain was going a little bit wild. KT has been telling me for the past week that it's a great space, haven't you?
Yeah.
You have been saying it, and to be fair, he found it, didn't he?
Yeah.
So Tariq went out and found it. Yeah, just brains like kicking into a bit of overdrive here now. So content needs to level up again, and maybe we've got like a really good place where we could film some of the best things we've ever done. What's your thoughts on it, Kay?
This room gives us complete creative control.
Okay.
Like, we can light, because when we were walking with you on the move, I have to work with what I'm given.
Yeah.
But this, we can literally create everything from scratch.
See, what scares me about your creativity is I've seen how you dress.
Wow, what was that supposed to be?
Just letting you know that, like, if that's how you dress and that's how your creative juices flow, I'm in trouble.
See? Now, if we tell you, you go to Subway and order, never mind.
Ah, see, a 6-inch hearty Italian or a 6-inch Italian, and you've turned that into an innuendo as though I'm ordering a 6-inch man's penis.
You walked in Subway,
Yes.
looked at them dead in their eyes and said, I want a 6-inch Italian.
You twisted the truth. I never said I want. I said,
what you said.
can I have, please?
That's why you were begging for it.
Go and get dressed, and we'll catch up later. Little bit of nostalgia, guys. That there, the middle one, was my first ever home with my mum. Come back to Shard End, where it all began. We are here, looking around. You can see the block. If you look at all the block and the surrounding areas, this is where it all started. So my mum was in that one. My auntie Julie was in that one, and my auntie Janet was in that one. Now, I say my aunties, they actually wasn't related, but I still call them my aunties to this day. And being here is giving you guys an understanding of, yes, you might see social media with, you know, all the Lamborghinis and the Ferraris and the Rolexes and the houses and all that kind of stuff. But just know that I started with nothing at all, and even though, you know, sometimes we go through hard times, sometimes we go through great times, it's up and down, it's all about the journey. The journey is the most important thing. If you stick with your morals and ethics and you do the right thing, even in times when it doesn't look like the right thing can be done, but you stay on that path great things can happen. And if you think it's just straightforward, you know, with no problems whatsoever, you're not doing anything whatsoever. So all these people that on social media look like they're just going from 0 to 100 without any problems and nothing going on, it's absolutely a load of shit. Because if you look at all the greatest people that's ever lived in business and entrepreneurship, every single one of them has faced adversity where they're walking through the depths of hell in order to reach the top of whatever mountain they're at to get to the next one. Stay on that path, guys, because trust me, it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. And these flats, 1 bedroom flats around here, what they worth? What, 70 grand, 60 grand, 80 grand? You know, you go to London and you can pick up a flat for 50, 60, 70, 80 million. The world works in different levels, and you've just got to choose what level that you want to play at. Just because you're born into mediocrity, working class, doesn't mean that you can't live any life you want to live. And the one thing that you will know about me, I'm very humble, I'm very honest, I stay loyal to the people who stay loyal to me, and I can eat in a cafe where they sell a full English breakfast for £4, unless it smells, because I'm quite funny with certain places and my stomach, I don't like to take certain things, but I can eat in a cafe, and I do still eat in cafes, but I have to be ones that I like. And I can eat in the nicest restaurants in Mayfair and I'm still the same person. I treat everybody exactly the same, I speak to people exactly the same, and that's what separates the greats from the people who just are not great. So yeah, let me come and show you some other stuff as well from what I used to do when I was around here. We're back in Birmingham, back on Colmore Row, back where I was for a very long time. My offices used to be there, not anymore. Had a meeting in Birmingham today, then obviously we went out to where I was from. Now we're back on Colmore Row because we have another meeting, and then me and you are going, where are we going? What are we having for dinner?
I think Nando's.
Katie, unfortunately you're not with us today. Oh, unfortunately, he's not there. So, on the left here is Philpotts, my favourite place to get my sandwiches from. We used to basically, I used to have Philpotts every single day. Every single day. Yeah, look at John Shepherd here, which is an estate agent. Always trying to keep up to date with what's going on. Always, 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 always.
Can you spot a good deal?
Well, these are all rentals in here.
Oh,
so,
can you spot a good deal for me?
what are you thinking of moving?
Yeah, this December.
Well, I put a post on Instagram the other day about Birmingham, and the most expensive apartment in Birmingham is 1.25 million, and the most expensive apartment available at the moment in London to the public is 70 million. So I was thinking of making a YouTube video about Birmingham versus London, capital appreciation, rentals, investments, buy, refurbish, refinance, rent, and releasing it. And obviously this was one of my favourite places as well. 200 degrees. But we haven't got round to shooting that video yet. And also guys, pasture. So I've ate there a lot of times. Do you prefer pasture, or do you prefer Miller and Carter? Now, this is a tough one because a lot of people will be like, oh, pasture's way above Miller and Carter, it's not in the same league. You're comparing apples and oranges, is that right? Is that what I'm saying? You don't know either, do you? And my saying to you is, I've had steak in some really good places, apparently. And I always find myself going back to Miller and Carter for steak. I just think it's the perfect place for steak. Do you know who's in these offices? If you know whose office this is, guys, well, who's in these offices, comment below and let me know. Let's see what your knowledge of Birmingham and wealth and everything else is like. Zoom in on that, number 1 Colmore Row. Let's see if your knowledge is as good as everybody else's, people. Tell me who is in those offices up there. Are you sneaking that camera in here to get me? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. John,
I'm off the sugars now.
are you really? Okay. You had to get me though, didn't you? It's a present for you. It's a present for you. Coming back here today, having a look around, puts things into perspective. You know, I don't want my children to have to go through what I've gone through in order to be where I am. I want them to start where they need to start and continue to grow. And I chose for my children to be here. They never asked to be here. So it's my job as a parent to make sure that I put my feet firmly on the ground and do everything that I say I'm going to do.